because Baybrook start building more stuff.
God bless them all. God bless them. The whole mall industry is dead in itself, but that's all right. Maybe if y'all bring that up, we'll talk about that in our daily meeting. And we're still on smoothing things out in all areas. And today I want to focus on the little things. The little things. That's what men hear in relationship with women. It's the little things. It's the little things. So yes, I gotta let's be smart and focus on the little things first.
Antonio?
Yes, sir.
Joe Weldon would start his presentation as, how many of you ever been bitten by an elephant? Nobody raised their hands. How many have been bitten by a lion? Nobody raised their hands. How many have been bitten by a dog? Few people raised their hands. How about a cat? How many of you have been stung by a bee? And how many of you have been stung by a mosquito? See, it's the little things that get you.
Yeah, buddy. Everybody's been stung by a mosquito. Woo. It's about that season, Phil. You just reminded me that I'm finna start itching for no reason. So itching for no reason, Rich.
Watch out for the murder hornets.
Oh, yeah, because it's 2020.
Don't forget the murder. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I'm sure we're going to have, I don't know, walking sharks next or something. Who knows?
No, they have those genetically modified mosquitoes, right? That they're going to release in Texas and Florida.
Yep.
It's supposed to kill all the diseases.
Yep.
Are those the ones with cameras? Do they have cameras built into them?
Yep, probably.
You know, Grace showed us a picture one day about how seagulls, because we have Southeast Texas, right? So it's nothing but, or is it pigeons? No, it's pigeons, Grace. Pigeons. So you never seen a baby pigeon. And then right under there said, because baby pigeons are spies for the government. I mean, pigeons are spies for the government. They got cameras, you know, they're little drones. And I went, I never really have seen a baby pigeon before. Now that I think about it.
Oh my God, you just blew my mind. I have never seen a baby pigeon. That is insane. What does a baby pigeon
too
look
real.
like?
That's too real.
And you know, pigeons are all around the world, which is
all
interesting.
Around.
Like
all
the
around.
only bird that is all around the world. Even in Australia, they had pigeons, and Australia was never connected.
That is too funny.
How you got pigeons?
We had a whole full conversation about that. So between you, Jerry, and Law, y'all reacted like us. We had a whole full conversation about that. Yeah. Nevertheless, let's see if we can stop the government from watching us too much. As a matter of fact, John Oliver just released a video on facial recognition. So get ready for that. And I need to get us ready for 5G. Well, I've already been getting us ready for 5G. There's a lot going on. There is a lot going on with 5G. Just know that part of this making things smoother is almost everything I'm doing is moving us towards 5G. Essentially, it's not just speed that's going to bless, that 5G is going to do. 5G is just going to eliminate privacy forever. It just really is. It just really is. The whole experience of you all logging on to Zoom to have this call is going to disappear. There would be no need to log on anything. It would be like your Alexa, your smart speaker. It's pretty much always on. Or is it? Does Alexa cut on when you say, let me not say it too loud. Alexa on, right? Does it cut on then? Or is it always on? Interesting. It's a good question. And welcome to 5G. Right now in China, yes, good job kicking out your house. Right now in China, they have, so all the riding, the share riding things, the bikes down here now, that comes from China. And one guy left his iPad in a little carriage of a bike. And he reported to the company, and another person was on that bike, and they shut the bike down, tracked him down, got the guy's iPad, and then gave it back to him. The guy's miles away. Now think about that. Think about being tracked so much. It's just insane. Maybe that's not a big deal, but and also, you're talking about, I don't care about privacy anyway. you can front in the West, we like that stuff. We like to say privacy. No, you don't. You don't care about privacy. You don't care about privacy at all. We've been trading privacy for speed and comfort since you picked up your first cell phone. It's the truth. They've been triangulating your location. They've been doing a lot of stuff. Recently, there was a news of some teenage or high school white kids went to the school and vandalized the property with racial slurs. Black Lives Matter and all stuff like that. And it was all masked up. They had all the masks on. You couldn't see anything. There's no way to tell it was white. You know how they got caught? When they pulled up on the school property, all their phones connected to the Wi-Fi of the school. And since you had to have a student, email address to connect to it, that's how they got caught. So we've been trading privacy. We've been trading privacy for sure. So yeah, definitely. Deanna, let's start with you. Wait. Where's Satish? And there he is. Okay, yeah, I was looking for your profile picture. You got your camera on. There you go. The cybersecurity. You on top of that. All right, then. I don't need to say nothing else. You got it. Did she reach out?
Yes.
Okay.
She did. And also I contacted the person. So
I
we will arrange the meeting.
Like Deanna, when I give you something, I know it's going to continue to travel. So it's all good. Just wanted to make sure. All right, outstanding. Deanna, to you. We've got a lot of little things. Everything I do affects y'all 6 years out. Everything Deanna does affects you now up to the next 6 years. Deanna, we got a lot of stuff to cover. First off, let's talk about the beautiful company that is Cybersoft, publicly traded in India, blessing their employees all the time, and even in the middle of a recession, made sure their employees never missed a paycheck. Shout out to Cybersoft for doing such an amazing job there. Actually, probably 2 recessions now, but they're still doing the same thing. Yes, I was talking about 2008, but now they're doing the same thing today. So shout out to them twice. We got a lot of stuff to fill out. Where are we? Give us a little details what we have to fill out so people can understand, because I want them to be able to take stuff back to their companies. And Chris has his stealing hands out, and he wants something to steal.
Okay. So we have to do a rule book, and the rule book is basically stating it would be for those of customer service level. So if anything happens, if anybody has any questions, there's a rule book set in place that no matter what, this is what happens. We have the scripts ready for both of the landing pages that we discussed with them.
But did that include the descriptions and the prices though? Because I didn't do that. So you may have assumed I did that.
For the landing pages?
Yes. If you look at the price breakdowns,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really do the subscriptions. I copied them from somewhere else just to hold space.
Oh, okay.
All right, so we need to do that.
Okay, hold on.
We just probably got to take them off the website that's already there and then put them. But it looks done, and I know you didn't check behind me because I'm me.
I didn't.
Yeah, but that is just fodder for me to just space fillers. As she's doing that, when Deanna's talking about the rule book, she's saying it's just hey, this is what happens, or no refunds after this day, or something like that.
Right.
Clearly stated rule book. Keep going.
Okay. The next thing is I need to complete I don't know exactly what to call that.
Spreadsheet with all the questions on it that they want.
Well, yeah, I do have to do that, but I was referring to, yes, we do have to complete the spreadsheet for everything that they want, because that's the layout for the website. So the spreadsheet is everything that they need to actually put on the website. So we need to send them the graphics that they need and finish that. So that's on the table for today. I also have to finish the layout of the the flow chart. There we go. I have to finish the flow chart, and add the colors on there to represent the different.
Okay, the user flow. Got you.
Thank you, user flow. I knew there was a word for it.
All right, let me explain that. So all of you have obviously processes in your companies. Once you start digitizing, well, let me back up even more. So here's my brain. You can't see what's up there. And then my brain creates a company that you can see. My brain you can't see, and then it creates a company that you can see right now, as all of you are a part of this call. You're figments of the imagination of my brain. Not too bad. That's pretty easy, because since you think like me, like Rene Descartes, I think, therefore I am. Since you think like me, we catch this easily. Now, how do you get that to go to a computer? Big difference. Very big difference. The computer, which is fantastic, will follow a set of instructions and a bunch of if-then statements. It just means if this happens, do this. If not, do that. Simplified. And looped, but anyway, simplified. So now she's got to create this user flow of Oli brings in someone, and then all these things happen from a human perspective, and then all these things down here happen from a machine perspective, and they have to flow in a logical order, or the system would break. So that's what she's talking about right there. It's deeper. That's what she was arguing with me for Saturday or Sunday, because she's just argumentative. Saturday, she's just argumentative, but that's what that is. Okay, keep going.
Script, user flow, website. That is what's on the agenda for today, because those my day today is a Sagersoft day. Today's a Sagersoft day.
Okay, so you answered one of my questions. How can I make it easier, smoother for you? And that should be let you do Sagersoft all day.
Yes.
One of the questions. What else?
I didn't go past Sagersoft. Oh, I have a interview.
Don't go past what interview?
I have a Secret to Success podcast interview at 1 p.m.
1 p.m. Grace, what are you doing at 1 p.m.?
I don't have anything on the calendar.
Outstanding. Outstanding, because you're about to do an interview at 1 p.m. You don't have a choice.
Okay.
I know, you got nervous, didn't you?
Yep.
Yeah. About to die.
Yep.
Monica, you driving?
I am not.
Outstanding. What are you doing at 1 p.m.?
Let me look at my little appointment calendar here.
It's probably making 50,000 phone calls at one time.
I don't have anything at 1, just 1:45.
Okay, no. Okay, so you can't. Reginald, what are you doing at 1 p.m.? Thank you, Monica.
Actually, the 1:45 is a follow-up, so I can follow up with them at any time. I wrote that down.
That might work. I need one of y'all or both of y'all, all three of y'all, to interview at 1 o'clock. That interview can last an hour. It can last 45 minutes. It can last 2 hours. It's for the Secret to Success podcast. Allow me to explain. Our largest network is podcasting. And I mean large. We reach more people on podcasts than most of your radio stations reach people by like 8 times. Now, 8 times. In a month, we would reach 2 million people on podcasts. That being said, it's important because it's pretty much how y'all get so many leads, etc., money, blah, blah, blah. Now, Grace, you might, because I know you're over there throwing up.
Mm-hmm.
It's one interview. You'll be all right. Okay? You'll be all right. What you're going to do is Google the best podcast interview questions.
Okay.
Okay? Only thing I need you to do Does not manufacture it. Just be yourself, please.
Okay.
And now you got Monica with you, so she can wing it, and then I can laugh and stuff.
We'll figure it out.
There you go. You can jump back and forth. Just as long as you listen, you'll be all right. Here's 3 questions you can ask that'll bless your soul. Would you like these 3 questions?
Please.
They make remember, all entrepreneurs are narcissists, no matter how much they say they are not. Only crazy narcissists would say, I'm gonna change the world. It's the truth. It just is. It just is. It's underlining. That doesn't mean they don't have it in control. But please, everyone here is a secret narcissist. Everyone. Okay. And we all think we're the one. Like, everybody here thinks I'm the one to change the world, and that's why everyone here will change the world.
You know, Antonio,
Yes, sir.
Carly Simon wrote a song about me.
What he said.
You're so vain. You probably thought the song was about you. That was actually about me.
Yeah. I sampled that song a couple of years ago and smashed it. Sure did. Yeah.
There's only one of us in the room.
That's it. That's it. That is it. So we're all vague narcissists. So here's the 3 questions that you might, Grace, because I want to hear you throw up when you do. There you go. Here's the 3 questions you ask any entrepreneur narcissist that can change the world. So why do you do what you do?
Oh, that's wonderful.
I know it feeds our ego so well.
Yes, because and just let them. And I have just equipped all 3 of you, Monica and Reggie, with everything about this guy. So you're good to go there. But just let them talk, and just sit
If
there.
you put Reggie on, and it's really going.
Well, I heard you call his name, so
he might have an appointment. I don't know, but if he gonna be on, then if he gonna be on, then Grace gonna be comfortable. So that's gonna fix that problem. And then Reggie gonna be retarded like he is. So that's just gonna fix that problem. And then Monica's gonna feed off the energy, and that's gonna fix that problem. So that all that would work out. So you got the first question, right, Grace?
Right.
Second question is, who are you really, really trying to help? Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And why?
And why? Mm-hmm.
All right.
Ready for the last one?
Yes.
It's a pure Antonio T. Smith Jr. question that how often do you interact with your fans or customers? And then push it to the future. And once you get 3 million of them a day, how are you going to keep that up, whatever that up is? You just ask those 3 questions. I could think of 3 more, 3 totally different ones too. You just ask those ego-feeding questions. We'll do it. We'll take it from there. You know,
Okay.
Yeah. Now go ahead and Google top interview podcasting questions. There's plenty.
What was the second question?
Who are you really, really trying to help, and why?
Yeah, because you asked me that, and I'd be like, that's a good question, Grace. Nobody's ever really asked me that before, you know? When I go on some soapbox about the little guy and all that stuff, you know, change my life with these questions. All right, there you go, Lyle. Good. Those are just 3. Because I just understand human psychology. And all I have to do is just say, Grace, listen, if I was interviewing Grace, this is what I would say. Or somebody, nope, let me not. Mayuri. This is what I would do. Hey, Mayuri, you doing okay? Good. Listen, I want to get straight to the chase. Someone like you does everything in an organization and never gets credit. I know you can't say it out loud, but I'm going to say it out loud for you. You're the powerful number 2 that makes the number 1 look good. Let me ask you a question. A series of questions around this. For one, what makes your ego so in check with harmony that you're never trying to take over the number 1 spot? Then she would answer, and then I would say, she'd say some great answer, and I would say, how'd you get there? So let's play along, Mayuri. Let's do it for real. Let's see how passionate her answer is as the kids are running around the back and banging on pots with spoons like mine do. Okay. Mayuri, you're number 2 that, makes number 1s look good, and you never get the credit you fully deserve. How have you handled that over all these years? You got to unmute your mic. There you go.
So if I had to answer, I would say that I am possibly content when my number 1 gets credit, because when he's being credited, that actually gives me happiness, because somehow I'm standing with him to support him so that he's getting credit.
Wow. There you go. Right. So good question there. Good answer. Now, Deanna does most of all the interviews now because she's just she's a better interviewer than me. But then this is what I would do. Y'all get ready, my ear, because I'm about to throw you a loop, because it's an interview. It's entertainment. Everything is entertainment. This is what I would say next. My ear, what a strong answer. What a great, you know what? That's fantastic. I couldn't help but notice something, though. I couldn't help but notice you said he gets the credit. So I have to wonder, because that's not something you would have created. I have to wonder, how many number 1 executives have you seen who are women in your area? And then you would say?
Negligible.
Oh my God, now we go. Mayuri, we got to talk about that. We have to. We have to talk about that. Why do you think that is? And then boom, the podcast will take its own legs, and then blah, blah, blah. Thank you, Mayuri. I appreciate you. Now, you don't have to do all that, Grace. I just wanted to show you that once you ask the question and start listening, you'll be all right. You got me? Long as the person is talking 90% of the time, it's a fantastic interview.
Okay.
Yeah, trust me, because they're going to tell you that right after that, too.
Mm-hmm.
If you let them talk 90% of the time, they're going to be like, that was really good. You're really good, Grace. That was right. It's good. I'm telling you, when people get to talk 90% of the time, when the co-host is not trying to be the star or the host, then it's a great interview for the interviewee. You'll see. But even if you don't see, doesn't matter, because I'm throwing you in the fire. So learn how to become flame proof. Because at 1 o'clock, you up. How do you feel?
Get it done.
Yeah. This is what you do. You get you 3 good questions, and then let Reggie and Monica take over.
Gotcha.
All right. See how that made you smile? All right, listen. Make things smoother. I'm making it smoother for Deanna by making sure she don't have to get out of certain, because that's a whole different mindset. But she's got to do this stuff. She had to stop. If the interview's at 1, she had to stop at 12 just to get into the right mindset.
Yep.
Then she'll go into 2:30, and then this is what's going to happen. I'm telling you it's going to happen, Oli. I know it's going to happen. Then she's going to say, I'm hungry now. And right there, I lost her for the rest of the day.
Yep.
Right there, because then she's going to eat. It's going to be 3:30, 4. And she, that's it, Jerry. That's it. That's it. About 4 o'clock, she's going to be done. She's going to have the itis. She's going
It's going to be time for one business away.
It's going to be time for one business away, and we're not going to get nothing done. I'll be like, Satish, we tried, but so there we go. but you're making it easier. Now, all you got to do, because Monica don't mind talking, you know, Reggie, come on now. All you got to do is start off, but let me teach you something. Just because I give you a task doesn't mean you have to do it. In the United States Army, as an E5 sergeant, I would get in trouble for doing what I was told to do. If I did not delegate, I would get in trouble. It's the truth. It's the truth. You get in trouble. The military is one of the greatest organizations to ever exist. And I'm not talking about the political side or all that stuff, the structure of it. The mere fact that the captain can go down and the lieutenant would step up and become that captain or that leader of the squad, that's amazing. It's amazing. I can kill the captain, the lieutenant, the second lieutenant, well, the lieutenant, the first lieutenant, the second lieutenant, and then the sergeant major will have to step up. I can kill the sergeant major, and the first sergeant will have to step up. I can kill the first sergeant, and the sergeant first class will have to step up, and then the staff sergeant will have to step up, and then the E5 will have to step up. And if I'll kill all them non-commissioned officers and the commissioned officers, the specialist or the corporal will have to step up. Either way, until you kill everybody, there's still leadership. That's powerful. That's powerful. That's powerful. Y'all build companies, you kill the CEO, the stock drops, the company's dead, right? Don't build that kind of company. Don't build that kind of company. Steve Jobs died. Apple hit $1 trillion. It's a big deal. Go ahead, Carol.
You know what's amazing? The person that's second in command, that's giving all this knowledge and information to the person that's doing the presenting, because they're the presenter, they're the ones that just shine, right? But the other person's doing all that work that's in the background, but they don't only think up the questions or the conversations to talk about. They think about how are you, your personality, the number one's personality going to adjust to what I'm telling him to do. So they actually have to think twice. Think about what they want the person to say, and then how will this person say it well? That's a lot of work.
Oh, yeah. The best person,
Right,
first
Anna?
off.
Welcome back to the quickest podcast ever, brought to you by Kohl's.
Today's topic, Mother's Day.
Ooh, is that a Kohl's bag?
Yep, my mom's the workout queen, so I got her Champion and Adidas gear for 25% off, and I got Kohl's cash.
Okay, that's impressive.
What, the deals or her workouts?
Both. Girl, sometimes shopping is my workout.
Yes, you sound like my mother-in-law. I got her cute patio pillows also on sale, and with free store pickup, I got it all in less than an hour.
You win Mother's Day.
Offers valid April 16th through 25th. Some exclusions apply. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
Yeah. She said, right, Deanna? All that work you got to do, you got to think about what you're going to do, think about how you're going to say it to Grace, and then think about how you're not going to step on my toes, and then how you're going to say it to me.
I actually used to do that, but Antonio kept telling me just be yourself, because when I first started the interviews, I was like, okay, I can't disrespect Antonio's platform. And because of the stature of this platform, I have to maintain it. And then the stature of the people coming in, I have to maintain Antonio's stature, as well as not make sure that the quality of the product drops. And then I have to do this. And so let me make sure I ask the right questions. And then Antonio kept telling me over and over again, just be yourself. Just be yourself.
Yeah, just go full in. You can't mess up my brand, because my brand is crazy. Like, I'm crazy. Everyone knows it. And I'll stand by your mistake. Let's say you did something and didn't like it, I'll do a whole episode about how right you were and F that person that we did an interview with. Literally. And get more fans from doing it. You understand?
Yeah.
The only way you can mess up my brand is if you go in there halfway. Because I can't be Mr. Dominate and you done roll through. I'm going to do 10% of my real energy. Yeah, now you can. That's the only really way you can really do it. But Monica said, don't worry about it. opening the question, they're gonna keep talking. Grace, they got you back.
Yep. And then what Chris said when he said to me, it's just a fun conversation, and I get my questions by listening to the responses for
That's what I was just
understanding.
gonna say. Yeah, it's you
Yeah.
just need to have some direction you want to go, but don't force that direction. Listen, as long as you listening solves all problems.
Yes, it does.
Well, actually, listening solves most problems. Moving forward solves all problems. You just keep moving forward. The universe will make sure you got what you need to keep moving forward. You only get punched in the face permanently when you stop moving. That's what it is. All right. We made you smoother. Grace, we made you smoother. And on top of this, I knocked out 2 birds in 1 stone. Because your new leadership role is leading Reggie and Monica. So congratulations. Yeah. Get on the battlefield. Pew, 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 pew. They shooting at you. Yeah. Lead your troops out the fire. Pew, 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 pew. Ain't that what you do, Grace? Pew, pew, pew.
Yeah. Deanna, your mic was unmuted. I heard all of that song. Yeah.
I'm sorry, my bad.
Good. Outstanding. All right. So we got you better, got you smoother. Outstanding. Seems like we've tapped into some good systems for Monday's Humor Consultant show.
Yes.
Are we making sure that they get the recordings?
Yes.
All right. Second question. Are we making sure that they have what they need, or at least the knowledge or something to upload it on their podcast or whatever? Just got nothing to do with me. Just whatever.
I have failed in that area.
Okay, then so let me take it out your hands. How about that?
Okay.
Let's see. If you failed, it means you just got too much, because you're probably the greatest servant of people we have in this organization. So you failing to serve people means it's my failure. I put too much on you, so you couldn't serve properly.
I have a question about last night's
Yes, ma'am.
call. Sorry to interrupt.
No, you good.
I invited obviously some of my new members, and then some of the ones that are going to sign up with the bureau, but I got a couple random texts kind of like in the middle of the night saying that they didn't receive it. I think because of the whole phone issues going on. So two people specifically asked me if that was the recorded copy, if they could get. Is there a way we can get that?
Yeah, typically it's uploaded right on the website typically after, but we'll send you the replay from the Zoom.
Okay,
Grace,
perfect.
if you can send that to Monica, but make it undownloadable this time. All right, you made it.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, we got you. You had that before the end of the call, and it was definitely because Law didn't respond to me to this morning, and said he didn't have no service, and
Yeah,
I'm surprised.
I got messages after 10 and 11 o'clock. I was like, oh, so yeah.
Okay, yeah. It was. Actually, it didn't bother me at all because I don't like phone calls, and so Grace knows because she was on the phone. Well, she FaceTime audio of me. I don't like talking to people. Yeah, y'all see me this way because I'm not obligated, but this is my job. Once this cuts off, I don't talk. They know it. I drink coffee, vodka, and a bunch of water. I mix them all together. My stomach is confused. It don't know if it want to be healthy or inebriated. It just has no idea. It's just confused. It's just very confused. It's a very confused stomach. Very confused. All right, we need to redistribute that. Grace, you know how to do the podcast and YouTube, don't you? Which one you don't know how to do?
Podcast.
You don't know how to do the podcast?
No.
But you know how to do the YouTube?
To upload something to YouTube, yes.
Yeah, you do it all the time.
Yes.
All right. Because their video should be on YouTube. And I'm sure they know how. But just at least want to make it smooth and check. Is that fair?
Yes.
Make it smooth and check. Got me?
What do you mean check? Like done?
Check on them to make sure that we have provided enough servitude for them to,
Okay.
make it work. Get it?
Yes.
Sometimes you just need to check.
Mom said I just got a course idea.
Yeah. Good job, Chris. See what I'm saying? Now, listen, is Oli taking his classes? No. Is Oli taking his classes? Yes. Either way, you still got to check. Hey, man, how you doing? You doing all right? All right, man, I'm just checking in on you. Still got to check. Fair?
Fair.
All right, outstanding. So you do the checking on the YouTube. We'll circle back to the podcast a little bit. I think they got it, but we'll circle back.
Okay.
But you do the YouTube.
Okay.
And even if you know how to do Facebook, you know how to do YouTube, you know how to do multiples, all that stuff. Just take your youngness and make sure, show them some tips. Give them some of them young folk tips.
Okay.
You got plenty of tips. You do graphics, you do curation. Don't you start that. I mean, you might. You do the curation. You asked me yesterday, hey, you want me to schedule 2 weeks to post? And I say, let's wait another week, right? You do. Do they know how to do that? They probably don't. They probably do. I don't know. But make it smoother.
Okay.
Yes?
Yes.
All right. Whew, relax. There you go. All right. Remember, you can always delegate too. Unmute your mic. You can always
Delegate.
What's this delegate mean?
Get some help.
Do more than get some help. Tell somebody you do it. Okay. That's more than just get some help. Tell somebody you do it. All right. Tell somebody you do it. Pass the buck is what law says. Good. All right.
Are you guys writing that up as a course?
Probably should. We can make that happen. Probably should. You know what, Grace? We knock all these birds in these one stone right now. Let's see. Today's Tuesday, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
All right, man. So we will have your computer ready. I'm gonna change the whole Tuesday class to that. So the YouTube and the podcasting and the selling and the curation of it. Did that just bless you?
Yes.
See that? Look at Carol. Carol's like, yes. See, smoother. Look at you knowing what day it is. Yeah. I only know what day it is because Grace was like, she was debating for the topic for today. And I know she got one, but I just changed it. I probably just made her so happy by doing that too. We probably did. Good stuff. All right. Let's see. Let's keep going. Now we go to I'll skip the man.
Antonio?
Yes, sir.
Is Leroy going to be taking his 25 minutes tonight?
No. What'd you say? Yeah, I don't know. Okay.
Sorry, there you go. No.
All right. So what you want to do with that, Phil? And then I'm fixing that right after he talked.
Well, again, I may be a little prejudiced, but I think it's a tremendous opportunity, no matter where you are in developing your presentation skills, to hone them. And I don't think we've made it clear enough of what an opportunity it is to be able to do 25 minutes in front of a group that really loves you and cares for you and really is going to give you the praise part and then also give you the things to grow on part is at a tremendous value. And I don't think we've made people understand that enough. So
there's no way we have. There's no way we have.
That's obvious.
Yeah.
So, but if anybody would like to take those 25 minutes tonight, we certainly make it available to them. They're there.
Who's in the bureau? Well, Law, I'm voluntoling you. Look at that. See what happens? Oh, Chris. Chris, what you doing?
Sounds like fun either way.
What you doing? Let me see. Chris or Law. I got some skills. Grace? Where you at, Grace?
I'm here.
Need Chris or Law, call them, text them, and
Chris
see.
is scheduled for next week.
He's scheduled for next week? Oh, okay. Never mind. Law, look at that. Look at that. It sounds like I think that was God calling you. It wasn't me.
God is always calling.
So stupid.
Maybe that should be my topic. God calling you? God is always calling me.
Pre-book
I like
sale.
it.
That's it. That's it. Well, but thank you, Law, for being voluntold.
Wait, what did Carol say? I missed that.
She said pre-book sale.
Pre-book
Yeah.
sale.
Yeah, I like it.
Oh yeah. Okay. This could be. You know what? Okay. Yeah, you can use this for the book. Which, by the way, your cover is looking amazing too. I would show it to you, but I'm not. But this
God is calling you to be the commercial driver of your life. Sorry, I couldn't help it.
It's pretty.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
This is what you
choices,
wanted, Law.
ladies and gentlemen. Choices.
That's what you wanted, Law.
Woo, boy.
That's what you
Yeah.
wanted. That's what you wanted. Yeah, that's what you wanted. It is.
Okay, that's tickling my fantasy a bit.
Yeah,
there.
that's what you wanted. That's what you wanted. Okay, I designed him one cover. He was like, so he sent me a design. I said, okay, I got it. So that's what he wanted. Good. Well, thank you, Law, and whatever you want to do, make that work. Always good to be both voluntold and also be open enough to give me the illusion I told you to do something. He said, I'll do it anyway. It's all right, right? So always good to do both. Thank you, sir. Thank you. You're a good man. Good job, Phil, for bringing it up, too. Good job. John, how many people left on that list in this cycle?
There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 left.
Read me the names.
After Chris, there's Jerome Red, Cassandra McGee, Sherry Brown, John Calloway, Pamela Norris, Ollie. Actually, no, Miss Pam Norris shouldn't be on here. Ollie Strong, Jerron McNeil, Clinton Bridges, and Adrian Allen.
You could put me in Pam.
Okay.
I'm going to be quiet for now. I'm gonna be quiet for now. Let's just ride Phil's energy and make sure we show the value of speaking in front of a bunch of peers, because you can't learn to speak not speaking. You can't work. You can't get chest muscles reading push-up books.
That makes sense.
You got to actually do push-ups. You can't read a book about swimming and never get in the water. It's one of those things. And I can't think about shaving and get this lined up. It's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. All right, good stuff. I'll be quiet for now. I have plenty to say, Deanna. And I might, but a few of those names saved the nuclear option I was just about to do. And believe me, I was about to go straight nuclear. I was about to go nuke. You know what I mean by that? I was about to.
Should we say, uh-oh?
I was about to go nuclear. But that's good then. And we'll just, some of them names saved it. And then Carol jumped on herself and then that saved it. So I'll be quiet for now. We'll see what happens. All right. On to, who was it? I was going in order. June, just did that. Reggie's got the book stuff. Satish, we already made him easy. Steve, yeah. You got something to say, Satish? Okay, good. All right. Boom, 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 boom. All right. 2 more things, and they're super short. I need a photo session with Christopher Holmes. I know you scheduled it, but just push it back because it was too COVID-y out there, Chris. Too COVID-y for me. It's too COVID-y. How do you spell that? COVID-y?
Say what, COVID?
Yes. There's too much coughing out there. I gotta stay away. I know you sent me a price. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. Look like you gave me a family discount. I do appreciate you. And let's see. Let's schedule that so that makes it easier for him. And then what I want to do is I want to make it easier for my Muslim brothers and sisters to.
Hold up, quick question.
Uh-huh.
So like next we got pushed back. I'm multitasking.
Oh man, I don't know nothing about that. You didn't even ask that to Deanna. If you just put a time on it, and I'm automatically outside my gift.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I just show up.
Next week.
I ain't got nothing to do with that. Just do that stuff. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Schedules, I ain't got nothing to do with. All right. I want to make it easy for my Muslim brothers and sisters. It's quite a few of y'all, if I'm not mistaken. I want to make it easy for who's. I don't want to assume. I don't want to assume Hindi for India because that would be a terrible assumption. Well, not really, but because your prime minister would like me for that. That's for sure. He would absolutely like me for that. So it's not a terrible assumption, but I would definitely be a fan of the prime minister if I did that. That is for sure. I need to bridge these gaps, the spiritual religious gaps. It has nothing to do with the company, but it has everything to do with the company. So I want to make sure I want India and Muslims. That could be some in India. I have no idea. I really don't. I don't have any idea. But I want you all to, Gianna, you're gonna have to organize this. I want two things. One, I'm just not clear on because I know what it looks like. But I want them to be able to evangelize to me or something, right? You know what I'm saying? Just, all that good stuff. Talking about, the Indian brothers and sisters too. But I also want to create some sort of, I don't know, resource or something in which people can just go learn about other religions and cultures. I don't know what that looks like. So just
Antonio,
record everything and we'll figure out what that looks like. Yes, go ahead, Carol.
you spoke about this before about collecting the information on everybody's background, religion, cultural stuff, so that you can put something together. So maybe by finding out what each person does and how they do it can be part of that. Maybe they can do a video.
Yeah, and you know what? So you understand the energy as Tempest. You understand the energy as Tempest. Tempest just solved my problem. She texted me. Small group. I'm pretty much describing a small group. A small group. Put these two in a small group. Not just two, but these things in a small group together. And then you share your, first off, if you're going to be of some sort of religion or spirituality, you're not sharing it, then you're not doing it right. So let's just, right? You got to do that part. Yeah, you got to do that part. But I want to make it, I don't know, I'm not sure why, but this has been, because Carol, you are right. I did bring it up, but it's not leaving my head. It won't let me rest because I haven't put legs on it. I haven't made it a vehicle. Something greater than me, Oli, is guiding me to do this. And I don't know why. And that's how I know I'm supposed to do it, because whenever I know why, I mess it up. That's it. I'm not telling y'all. I'm just telling you how me and my deity work. When I'm supposed to do something important, I don't get to know the details because I'm too aggressive. I move too fast. I'll start leveraging and manipulating stuff.
You said you can't pick up energy yesterday?
Uh-huh.
Surprise.
Uh-huh. That's it. That's it. That's it. So yeah, buddy. So that's that. But that's it. Those are the last two things. We'll start some sort of small group. And listen, let's keep it let's just keep it as free flowing as possible. It don't need it structured. Just it'll structure itself. Just, maybe Justin be like, "Man, I want to talk today." All right, then let's jump on. And, you know what I'm saying? Mayuri would be like, "I want to share this," and Shaker would be like, "Antonio, you mentioned this, and it reminded me of this," and then boom, right? So let's just keep it free flowing. But I think, no, I know that this collection of people is doing something that none of us understand how big we're doing. And somehow this is part of it, because it won't leave me. It will not leave me. And I want to lead out front and be the first to learn from you. So I will make myself available and be a student, because I cannot expect anyone else to be open if I first won't be open. So I will submit at your feet and listen to what you have to teach about your spiritual practice or belief. And we're going to record it. So long as your mind being recorded, I have no idea what to do with recordings. I don't know. It will not be for sale. I would never, ever sell religion. I would never do that. I do not want to get punched in the face for that one. All right. I would never do that. It'll be free. I just don't know what to do with it. But somehow I know someone, and it's maybe just a small group of people, but once you get to 3 million people, that small group of people is something like 30,000. Maybe 30,000 people that are just learning from you. So anyway, that is my final order, Deanna. That will happen. Oh, look at, she can't talk, but she shows sending. Tempest says a podcast, a resource guide, a free ebook. Huh. Tempest just saw my idea. You just sparked my ideas up. I know exactly what to do with it now. I know exactly what to do with it. Yes. Good stuff. So we'll do that.
Antonio, the other thing is that people that are in certain religions may even have questions about their own religion. Because doesn't mean that you understand all of it either, or believe in all aspects of it. So this is really a great conversational piece, and it's very enlightening to a lot of
No doubt. Amazing how we can pull that off. Tempest said she'll send me her invoice. But no doubt, we don't understand it because our teachers don't understand it. Don't get me started. I apologize. Anywho, that's that right there. I'm looking forward to making a huge difference with you. Deanna, write these names down for me. I'm singling them out. And then anyone could join. But I'm singling out these names to begin with. All right? I know it. It's just too much. I'm doing way too much, but I'm doing it on purpose. Carol, Oli, Shaker, Monica, Justin, Mayuri Levon. Send to them that y'all don't have to do it, but you will get the information. You understand? Oh, and Jerry, how could I not? Yeah. Now, of course, any can come, but you start off with these very weird people, because everybody I named is weird. Every single person I named is weird. Justin may be the most stable of all of us. He may be the most stable, because I know I ain't stable. And I'm not stable at all. There's something wrong with me. I'd be sitting up at 3 o'clock in the morning wondering how the world go end. And then Google, how is the world going to end? And I'll just be, there's something wrong with me for sure. I know that for sure. Yeah. But like I said, weird is the new normal. So appreciate you. Of course, I skipped over many Christians. on purpose because anybody's invited. Anybody's invited. But if you want to have equality, you got to force equality. Okay, and there's more Christians here or some people with Christian backgrounds than not. So I did not pick you purposely because you're already here. You got to force equality. Equality must be forced. Equality is not natural. If it was natural, we would have it. Men have to say, pay women more. This is what it is. That's how it works. Sounds like a course idea. How is the world going to end? You're right. Yeah, we can. That's an unlimited course too, because the smarter we get, the more stupider we get. So I could talk about that for years. Thank you, everybody. I sure appreciate you. I'm going to continue to get smoother around here. Got some good ideas out of this. Tempest, your invoice will be paid here soon. Antonio T. Smith Jr., you can plan better. You can dominate. Love you, everybody. Jumping on the sales call. All of you are more than welcome. It's all good. All right, everybody.